keeps coming back for more. No more than...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bruno Fernandes. Kajolu. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Bruno Fernandes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a probing ball. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Osimen. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, good ball and great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Doué. Oh, sweet feet. And he's lost his man here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Collier. And here's Osimen. Batistuta. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Look at the space here. Bruno Fernandes. Osimen. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. And now the breakaway. Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Osimen. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's straight offside. Rice wins the duel this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's run loose here. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Dumfries. Oh, well played. Rice. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Doué. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bellingham. Dumfries.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
He's got tall. They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Terrific header. Gabriel clears. Rice. Vieira. Collar. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. He's gone forward. Now it's Bellingham. Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Osimen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh no, what has happened here? Kimmich. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Played with finesse. Caught offside that time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Looks to the other side. Rice. Now it's Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well spotted. Doué. Collier. Chouameni. Kimmich. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. Giroud, el dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Giroud looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes. Dumfries gets over and intercepts.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the return pass. Deep cross. Climbs up big! Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he was quick to react. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Pretty robust defending.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ended up in no man's land. Oh, great ball! Now it's Bale. Now the finish! Bruno Fernandes.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
Bale.
It's Bale! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. It's a mighty effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Great position. Tries a shot! He scored! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Osimen. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Big header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Al Nassr certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Osimen. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Terrific header! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, smashing header! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alex Telles. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes down, but nothing given. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Tadic. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Vieira cuts out the pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aim forwards. Doué. Oh, it's a promising... Now the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kostic. Collier. Darwin. Out towards the flank. He gets big. He has done it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 33 minutes is number 22.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? This might spell danger. Alex Telles.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Brilliantly cut out. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Alex Telles providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Osimen. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Half-time getting close now. Well, there is a look that says it all. a piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He can run onto that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Tadic distributed tidily.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Doué. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Paris Saint-Germain 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He's had it nicked away. He's played him through. It's Tadic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Tadic is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Very nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's well seen too. Back into the middle. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos doing in acres of space out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tadic. Vieira. Fiddles it through. Nice interception, well timed. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Kostic. He's got two. It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, he's been caught on it. He's got the shot away. Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tadic, that's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And here's Yamal, and he's had it nicked away. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Osimen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Osimen, can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's gone loose. Nice interception, well timed. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dembele did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Nice sequence of passes, this. Vinicius Junior. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's in on goal! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away! Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Dumfries. He's found a way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. Costa Curta with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way past. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No way through there. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Van Dijk makes the interception. Bellingham. Vieira. Mbappe! Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Osimen. Doué. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Rodri cuts it out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Messi. So Messi! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Attention, changement.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Mbappe. Messi. Doué. Vinicius Junior. Vieira. Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Nunez. Saliba wins the duel this time. Rodri. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Great position here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dumfries. Dembele. And the shot! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Hits one! Sticks it away!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona get themselves back into... And the shot! Roberto Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Darwin. Chance! Oh, what a... In he goes again! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 45.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Le numéro 5.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 18.
Bellingham.
Changement.
And here's Giroud. Oh, that's neat. Roberto Carlos.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Bastoni is there to clear. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah, that is lovely.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's played him through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bastoni with a fine tackle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Giroud. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Oh, good ball. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's got tall. Dumfries. This time, surely. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Giroud. Decent hit! Giroud! That's brilliant! And that may just do it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Maradona. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. In towards the back stick.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
And already we're underway here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Oh, chance! And it's a goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Fiddles it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Osimen. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's played forward. Doué. Now it's Osimen. Big chance! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, played right into his path. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played back in. That has been cut short. Now it's Osimen. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That looks a good ball through. Real chance! Yes! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Osimen chasing after it. Osimen. Rijkaard makes the interception. Doué. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. It's a sweet ball, that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Dumfries. And it's Tadic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some resolute defending there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Doué. And here's Dembele. And he's away. Dembele! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got space in the area. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about...
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pull it. And Doué. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Scholes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. It's a throw-in. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Scholes. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Dumfries. Up he goes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Picked up, Kane, put it away! Doué. Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Here's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Stoichkov. Quality ball. White calmly anticipates. Scholes. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Zaire Emery. Tchouaméni. 15 minutes till half-time. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls. Zaire Emery. Scholes. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Osimen. He's looking wide. And they're quick to get it back. Scholes. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Right, Scholes. Doué. Played out to the right. In it comes. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu. Zaire Emery. No, he's not getting past him there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. White. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read. Osimen. Dumfries. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Costa Curta getting this one clear. And it's Vieira. Opts to play it back. And the shot's on here. Has a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Turan. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Osimen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Great skill, that's nice. Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa, he's picked his way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, great chance! Hits one! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hullet. Osimen. Messi. Stood up well to him there.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Osimen. Back into the middle. And it's Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It scores! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then
37.
taking this chance
El
to
dorsal
turn to their
18.
benches.
Scholes.
Well, this is
El
what we've been
dorsal
waiting for.
33.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 11. Neymar. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh no, what has happened here? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He could be in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Stoichkov. He can run onto that. That's Valverde.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
In with a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Neymar with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the number on the board is 3.
This is actually quite a courageous move. And
Big header! And he's there to belt it away. That's good play. Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So that's it. It is all over.